Hi everyone and Happy New Year! How do you prepare for the change in GST rate? It is highly recommended to initiate early preparations to seamlessly transition to the new GST rate of 9%, effective from January 1st, 2024. This involves potential adjustments to your point of sale, invoicing, accounting systems, and other operational aspects, including updating price displays to reflect the revised rate. In the budget announcement of 2022, the Minister of Finance disclosed the progression of the GST rate from 7% to 8% starting from January 1st, 2023 and from 8% to 9% commencing January 1st, 2024. The increased revenue from GST will contribute towards supporting healthcare expenditures and addressing the needs of seniors. Normally, GST should be applied at the prevailing rate during the supply transaction. Therefore, invoices or payments for supplies in 2023 should carry GST at 8%. Invoices and payments for supplies issued or received on or after January 1st, 2024 should incorporate GST at 9%, unless the option to charge at 8% under transitional rules has been elected, meeting specific conditions. Penalties may be incurred for failing to correctly account for GST at the appropriate rate. Adequate preparation for the GST rate change will help mitigate such repercussions on business and compliance expenses. Charging GST at 9% on invoices or payments issued or received before January 1st, 2024 is not permissible. A checklist for preparing for the 2024 GST rate change guides the system and process modifications required to implement the new rate. Based on the checklist for GST rate change preparation, have you updated your accounting and invoicing system to incorporate the new GST rate? Updated your cash register and receipt system to incorporate the new GST rate for point of sales billing? Complied with the price display requirements specified in the e-tax guide 2024 GST rate change. Train your staff on the transitional rules for rate change and applied the correct GST rate for sales transactions and reverse charge supplies, spanning the date of rate change. Review your contracts and agreements for the GST rate to be charged or borne by each party. Inform your customers of the GST increase. For example, you may wish to state in your advertisements, websites and brochures that GST will be charged at the rate prevailing at the time of supply. Consider applying for the Major Exporter Scheme if your business deals mainly with imports and exports. Timely adjustments should be made to accommodate the GST rate change, including training staff on transitional rules to correctly apply the GST rate across supplies affected by the rate alteration. All publicly displayed prices, including price tags, lists, advertisements, and websites, must include GST. However, hotels and food and beverages establishments imposing service charges are exempt from displaying GST inclusive prices for items subject to service charges. They must prominently inform customers that prices are subject to both GST and service charges. For more information on price display guidelines, refer to the document on displaying and quoting prices. With the GST rate increasing to 9% from 8%, all price displays effective January 1st, 2024 must include GST at 9%. In cases where immediate alteration is not feasible, businesses may display both 8% and 9% inclusive prices. Ahead of the GST rate change, businesses should transparently communicate reasons for any price increases to consumers, avoiding attributing price hikes solely to the GST increase. The Committee Against Profiteering or CAP scrutinizes unjustified price increases using the GST as a pretext and investigates reported cases. What are some potential errors to avoid? To prevent errors associated with the GST rate change, ensure correct GST rates are applied based on the transaction date. Update all sales channels to reflect the revised GST rate. Verify that the correct GST rate is reflected on invoices and receipts. Businesses requiring adjustments to their systems can seek support from vendors. Additionally, funding support is available for adopting pre-approved solutions via the Productivity Solutions Grant or PSG, facilitating compliance with ACRA's requirements and easing tax obligations. Further details can be found on the Go Business webpage. Finally, if you like our videos and find them useful, Please help us by liking and sharing this video today. With that, we wish you an exciting and prosperous year ahead, and I will see you in the next video.